Hello, and thank you. This talk is going to be about democratizing classical music, except I don't know that much about classical music. I'm a filmmaker, as you've just seen, and my reference to classical music is mainly that it's great for soundtracks. So, the classical world has this hard-to-reach elitist feel for me. It's like it's a club that I can't enter. Some of you might feel the same. And it's like when I find myself in a concert with classical music, it's like everything is in black and white. But then I met the Copenhagen Philharmonic. Now, they're not your typical philharmonic orchestra. To me, they were playing in Dolby surround sound and in Technicolor. It was, I guess, your classic boy meets orchestra story. So, cut to a couple of months later, and I find myself on the subway in Copenhagen with 30 musicians trying to direct this madness. And I realized that this was really something special. That morning, they played Per Gynt's Morning Suite 17 times in the morning commute crossing Copenhagen. And the film came out, and I felt really like I was in the middle of this. And the film came out. People from all over the world started commenting it. And one of the most common things people would say was like, I wish I'd been on that train. I wish I'd been part of that. And we could totally understand. We've been there. It was great. It was like there was this real need for people to be close to classical music. And we thought, well, how can we facilitate that? What can we do? So we decided, let's make an orchestra that's online and that you can play with, interact with, and that anyone can join. Okay? So we did that, and it's called the World Online Orchestra. Now, I'm going to jump over here to do a live demo of it, so we can see what that's all about. Now, we're going straight to the internet now on Chrome, and you can go ahead and try this afterwards. This beta version of the World Online Orchestra was built with the great help from Canada, from Helios Design Labs, super programmers and designers, and of course the daring musicians of the Copenhagen Philharmonic. So, I'm just gonna, without further ado, jump in. So what we're hearing now is Beethoven's 7th, second movement, also known from the King's Speech, fittingly enough. Now I can browse the different musicians and listen to their individual voices recorded separately. See, also people who are not playing. Now, if I want, I can go ahead and try to build my own ensemble. Here, I can pick and choose up to 5 musicians at a time. Here, the cello, begin with that. Let's take the viola. These two. And the tuba, maybe. Now, if I was a musician, I could take part. Like that. Hello, Ted. I'm not. So, a lot of people have wanted to contribute, and we've started to pull some people in. Now, this is from earlier this year, a presentation in Cannes, Harmonium. Philippe, great guy. And also maybe someone that or something you might recognize, is a contribution made just yesterday, if I can find it. Here. Shot with an iPhone, the great Kathy Robb. So this is a way of democratizing classical music. And we feel that the World Online Orchestra could be for anyone. It could be for anywhere, and of course also any instrument. I mean, who says it has to be classical? We can imagine this is a Commodore 64. It's up to whoever wants to be part of the World Online Orchestra. This is, of course, something for people who don't have an orchestra. And so that we can imagine this girl from India playing together with this guy from Alaska. And for me, the World Online Orchestra, and for the Orchestra Copenhagen Philharmonic, we imagine that this is a collective symphony that can evolve over time, and that we can open the doors and put you and I in the middle of it, in the middle of the music. We want this to be an infinite amount of ensembles that can be discovered. And perhaps we can even include and inspire existing and future musicians, so that many and much more of us will become not only close to classical music, but in the middle of it, like I did. Thank you.